What's happening, everyone? Jason Wright here. Sarah's back with me. As usual, I want to get into something the AI industry almost never talks about.
What's that?
Everyone's obsessed with using AI to get new clients. Almost nobody talks about using it to keep the ones they already have.
That's interesting because retention is usually more profitable than acquisition anyway.
By a lot. Acquiring a new client can cost 5 to 7 times more than keeping an existing one. So why is almost all the conversation about lead gen?
My guess is lead gen feels more exciting. There's a scoreboard, you can watch the numbers move.
Retention feels invisible until you lose someone, so let's make it visible. Follow up is the biggest opportunity here. Most service businesses have terrible post sale communication. The client signs, the work starts, and unless something breaks, nobody's checking in any meaningful way.
So, what does AI actually do on the retention side?
It handles the consistent touch points that humans mean to do, but often don't. Not generic, just checking in emails. Contextual follow ups based on where the client actually is in their journey with you. You set the logic once, and the system does the rest.
What about early warning signs, like when a client's about to leave but nobody's caught it yet?
Well, that's a big one. Engagement signals matter. Are they opening emails, responding to check ins? A drop in engagement is often the first sign that someone's about to churn, and AI can surface that before it becomes a problem.
Some people would push back and say retention is about human connection, and you can't automate that.
You can't replace the relationship. You can support it. A well timed, relevant message that sounds like you, but was triggered by a system, is still a touch the client appreciates. The goal isn't to remove the human, it's to make sure the human shows up consistently even when they're stretched thin.
So AI handles the consistency, and the human shows up for the moments that actually matter.
The important conversations still happen. The milestones still get acknowledged. You just stop letting things fall through the cracks because your plate is full.
Honestly, I think a lot of business owners would be uncomfortable if they sat down and looked at what their post sale communication actually looks like right now.
Most people don't look because they already know the answer isn't good. But that discomfort is exactly where the opportunity is. Fix that one thing, and your retention numbers will move.
And fixing it doesn't have to mean rebuilding everything from scratch either.
Not at all. Pick the one moment in your client journey where communication consistently falls apart and start there. One automated sequence that fills that gap is worth more than a perfect system you never finish building.
For any service business owner who's honest about how their post sale communication looks, this is a conversation worth having.
If you're listening to this podcast and you like what you hear, I have an offer that may be genuinely helpful for you. Head over to intentionallyinspirational.com, click on free resources in the top menu, and select the Intentional Growth Framework. It's a free resource that helps you identify exactly where your marketing and automation have room to improve and where AI can start doing more of the heavy lifting. No cost and no pitch. Just a real conversation about where the opportunities are in your business. Thanks for listening.
Catch you on the next one.
See you in the next episode.
Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, stay curious.